family won the game. And now it's time to play. All right, you ready?
Ready.
20 seconds on the clock, please. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you worry about your health?
10.
Give me a word that rhymes with smoke.
Poke.
Fill in the blank. Broken blank.
Record.
Name an animal that always looks overweight.
Elephant.
Name something you might be doing when you see a shark.
Swimming.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you worry about your health? You said 10. Survey said? Give me a word that rhymes with smoke. You said poke. Survey said? Fill in the blank. Broken blank. You said broken record. Survey said? Name an animal that always looks overweight. You said elephant. Survey said? Name something you might be doing when you see a shark. You said swimming. Survey said? All right, Lord. All right, Lori. Jen got you halfway there. She got 107.
Okay.
You need 93.
Okay.
We can do it.
We can
you
do
already
it.
got 20,000. I'd love to give you 40.
I would love for you to give me 40.
I sure want to hand it to you. I promise you we do. So come on, let's focus and make it happen.
Yes.
I'm going to ask you the same 5 questions. You cannot duplicate the answers. If you do, you're going to hear the sound. I'm going to say try again. You give me another answer. It's going to be a little bit tougher this time, so we're going to give you 25 seconds. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's remind everybody of Jen's answers. 25 seconds on the clock, please. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you worry about your health?
10.
Try again.
8.
Give me a word that rhymes with smoke.
Toke. Broke.
Fill in the blank. Broken blank.
Broken heart.
Name an animal that always looks overweight.
An elephant.
Try again.
Hippo.
Name something you might be doing when you see a shark.
Surfing.
We need 93 points for the money.
Okay.
A scale of 1 to 10, how much you worry about your health? You said 8. Survey said? 5 was the number 1 answer. 75 away. Give me a word that rhymes with smoke. You said toke. Survey said? Choke. Choke. That usually happens right after you toke. Choke is the number 1. We need 64 points. Fill in the blank. Broken blank. You said broken heart. Survey said? Broken heart and hearted was the number 1 answer.
Okay.
We need 35 points. Name an animal that always looks overweight. You said hippo. Survey said hippo was the number 1 answer. We need 2 for 20,000. Name something you might be doing when you see a shark. You said surfing. Survey said swimming was the number 1 answer. Wow. Well, that's a 2-day total. $40,000.
Your ass on YouTube. Your whole damn family on YouTube. Your whole damn family gonna be on YouTube. This about to be on YouTube.
I'm gonna end up on YouTube.
Oh, my dear gracious.